You know what it is.
Welcome back
to another episode of Inside the Industry.
And so today's episode,
we doing math today. Anyway, today we're gonna talk about Kendrick, right? The Elohim.
Ain't doobie to the face, fuck that.
What I'm about to tell you is going to completely change how you see Kendrick Lamar.
Listen, let's go ahead and get started. Let's lock in.
let's go.
Now let's get into this GNX talk.
Now, there's been some information that came out about Kendrick Lamar's GNX album.
Last year, we all remember he delivered GNX, 12 straight tracks, very intentional, straight to the point, what you kind of expect from Kendrick Lamar, right?
As Kendrick continues to kick off his tour with GNX, it looks like the producers involved with the album have spoke with Variety.
Kendrick's longtime producer and collaborator, Sounwave,
who's been with Kendrick pretty much from day one.
One thing about Sounwave, and he's definitely, showing a lot of appreciation for his collaborators. Sounwave can make anything by itself. I've seen him do it.
We got DJ Mustard, and we have Jack Antonoff.
Jack Antonoff, he produces for Taylor Swift, Lorde, Lana Del Rey, Sabrina Carpenter, right? All the pop girls.
Not exactly the producers you'd expect to see on a Kendrick Lamar album.
A producer like that who can jump into hip hop and jump into other genres, you got to keep your eye on him, man. I'm telling you, keep your eye on him.
It kind of makes you think, when Taylor Swift was mentioned in this beef, was it because they knew the inside connection that they had with one of her producers? I mean, this guy is working with Taylor Swift, Sabrina Carpenter. His beats are probably heard all over the radio, all over the Billboard, the Top 100. But who knows? I'm just guessing.
So there are a lot of people wondering like how Jack Antonoff ended up in Kendrick's mix.
Jack Antonoff himself confirmed that his work with Kendrick was unlike anything he had ever done before.
The three main producers on GNX are Variety's Producers of the Year collectively.
Each has had stellar runs as titans in different corners of music. Sounwave has been Lamar's most consistent production collaborator since 2009.
Basically, you got the best producers that you could look for in pop, in rap, in West Coast sound.
You could tell the goal was to get to the best product possible.
Who have all come out and spoken about the creation of this album.
After a full year of GNX taking over, hip-hop, music in general, we are finally getting some behind-the-scenes information about how the process came together, because up until now, none of us really knew where the hell this project came from.
Perspectives from three of the producers that worked on the album. They give us a good insight about the album.
Shout out to all the producers that are disclosing all the stuff that's going on.
And word on the street is that they made anywhere in the upwards of
over 80 to 100 songs.
What y'all talking about?
Hold on.
80 to 100 songs.
Stop playing with me. Sounwave says that they recorded 80 to 100 songs for the album before landing on the final version that we got.
And they only chose 12.
Songs that could be classics, songs that could change lives, songs that could define the next decade of hip hop.
I don't know if these are all 80 to 100 complete songs, or if it's 80 to 100 ideas and drafts that ultimately made it to the final cut. You know what I'm saying?
I never even thought of it that way. That's wild.
The trio spent years toiling on what Sounwave estimates was somewhere between 80 and 100 songs, later pared down to the dozen that made GNX. They would snag batches of time in the studio and created their own weird little secret society, recalls Antonoff, not in pursuit of a specific sound, but seeing where the process took them.
He got 80 to 100 songs that he did, and they only picked 12. They only picked 12 out of the 80 to 100 songs.
I need to hear those songs ASAP, even if it's an untitled album.
So I'm feeling like there's multiple projects under this GNX tag.
Now, you shouldn't be surprised by this, all right? Kendrick is somebody who never stops working.
I know that Kendrick Lamar is dude is meticulous with his work.
He is a supremely talented musician.
He's at the peak of his creative powers.
Because Kendrick is different.
Real life freaking monsters, a boogeyman.
One thing we know for sure, when Kendrick Lamar, TDE, when they have a concept of how they want to approach an album, they're really sticking to that.
There could be some more Kendrick Lamar music happening here pretty soon.
Damn.
That Deluxe is coming out, bro. That Deluxe is coming out.
That's so dope.
Okay, you know what? Not a Deluxe. I need an album. Me personally, I need an album.
Kendrick What y'all gonna do with the motherfucking songs? 80 of them bitches? Can we at least run it back like a deluxe?
Imagine how much studio time is 100 songs.
That's enough material for 6 or 7 full-length albums.
Okay, 2026, I want to expect some music from Kendrick.
Absolutely crazy.
Insane.
Kendrick is tapped in, bro.
Kendrick Lamar is sitting on a musical nuclear bomb.
The next time you hear that this artist made 100 songs to try to fulfill your needs as a customer, as a listener, respect it, please.
But enough of that. I want to hear what's going on. Let's get to the mess.
So let's get into the article, shall we?
We gotta read the article.
Let's get started.
Listen.
Work on GNX began almost immediately after the release of Lamar's 2022 album, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, with the rapper collaborating closely with Sounwave and Antonoff, a pair who first connected around 2015 for Bleacher's sophomore album Gone Now.
They've been working on this album for 3 years.
Kendrick has been secretly working on this project since 2022.
Why is it that Sounwave is now saying that GNX was starting to be recorded immediately or almost immediately after Mr. Morale?
That's interesting.
Bruh.
From what I'm hearing, GNX has existed longer than we thought.
I agree. I agree with DeVille.
It makes me wonder if the foundation of these records were already done.
GNX is an album that's vastly different from what Kendrick Lamar has put out before.
And I wouldn't doubt for a second that Kendrick Lamar, GNX, will win a Grammy, at least for Luther, if not the album, maybe for TV Off also.
Because GNX is a classic. You're not just making songs for an album. You're making songs for the moment and the period in time.
As soon as Dot dropped GNX, there were automatic fan rumors and speculation of a deluxe that was coming, right? In part because on Squabble Up, Kendrick had the line, hit his turf, get it crackin', double back like a deluxe. So people read into that. In part, there was Lefty Gunplay, who is a collaborator on GNX, who had on TV Off had his part. And he said that there was a deluxe coming in an interview. And then there's just the fan yearning for more music.
For the past year, literally since GNX first dropped, Kendrick fans have been absolutely convinced that a deluxe edition is coming.
Look, bruh.
Hey, my nigga, we need this motherfucking music, man.
From a strategy standpoint, Kendrick dropping a deluxe right now could reignite people.
Lefty Gunplay, one of Kendrick's close collaborators and friends, did an interview where he strongly hinted at a massive follow-up project that was supposedly in the works. He didn't say deluxe specifically, but he used phrases like, "there's more coming," and "y'all aren't ready for what's next."
Nas is dropping on 12/12/25. Dog.
This is just next level. This is next level stuff right here.
Kendrick's next major appearance might be on the Nas album.
It seems like he is prepared. He prepares himself for any encounter, and he's probably been doing it for years upon years upon years. Takes his breaks, relaxes his mind.
Your brain is a muscle. You got to let it relax.
Gets peace, comes back, and makes sure, hey, I'm smoking on your top 5.
That's what I'm most interested in too. Obviously, I'm waiting to see if he's going to drop anything else.
Kendrick is taking the victory lap. And I agree. I agree to that. I agree to that. I definitely think that Kendrick Lamar is taking a victory lap. But I think it's more than a victory lap now at this point. I think we need to just cement him to be where he's at. It's more than just a victory lap.
But knowing that he has over 80 to 100, think about it. We were talking about
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5 times 10.
Nigga. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5. This guy got 100 rounds, bro.
That's fire, bro.
So as great as Kendrick is, there's a portion in these records that I'm sure just aren't up to his standard of putting out, and they get left on the cutting room floor. But out of those 80 to 100, there are surely enough records left over to package and create something, right?
I think Kendrick's gonna drop multiple albums, but I think these albums might fall under the GNX tag.
Maybe like the first quarter 2026, I think we getting something. I definitely think we getting something.
Hopefully, by the grace of God,
bro, it's gonna drop. I'm standing on it, bro.
This debate isn't going away anytime soon.
I know.
Kendrick Lamar.
We need you to help navigate this shit to bring this shit back to a good place, to keep lyricism and good vibes at the top of the conversation, top of mind.
Y'all tell me how you feel about this and get back to me, man.
Please let me know in the comments.
Hit me in the comments.
Hit that like button.
I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Y'all be good out there.
See you later.